that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Scorpio, I feel that some of you during this mid-month are kind of in this big fantasy or dream. There's a little bit of a quality of wonderland here where there's a lot of, I feel that there's a lot of sensations and a lot of weird feelings that some of you are experiencing. And some of them are very, 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 very different and very eccentric and new and, you know, things that you would never consider to see or feel or experience. And you're right there watching it happen. And I feel that for some of you, this is actually a good energy where there's this sense of awe, of marvelous type of outlook that pushes you beyond, you know, your limitations of what, you know, the preconceived world should be. I feel that as long as you remain grounded, as long as you remain awakened to the fact that you're still surrounded by a certain, it's like some Scorpios are still surrounded by a certain, it's like, how can I say? It's like an energy of where some things are great for you and some things are not. And you're trying to figure out which, you know, elements to bring into your life that would inject more beauty, more dreamlike quality, and at the same time that won't in the end, you know, leave you astray, or that won't in the end disappoint you or betray you. So I feel that caution, experimentation, you know, working through your senses so that you can be more objective at the same time that you are experiencing this wonderful world is as well important, because there's still some propensity to illusions. But for the majority of Scorpios that I'm sensing here, this is actually a mid-month where there's enchantment and there's a new outlook filled with beauty and good positive humor, you know, where some of you can actually have loads of fun. Some of you could, you know, put your inner child out there and be more in this playground energy where you just want to have fun. Some of you are trying to see how you can turn your dreams into reality. So you're trying to, again, balance this dream state quality, this la la land in which some of you will be. But it's like you want that, and you know that you need that to inject your life with more meaning and more colors. But at the same time, you know that you need to be practical and you need to take proper, you know, steps to conquer your goals. So I feel that this mid-month also brings some type of selection in which you may have some options open, some roads open to explore, to consider, to study. And I feel that the advice here is, yes, consider them, study them, experiment, have fun. And then in the end, after that experience is done, you know, come back to earth and think in a practical way and long-term way. Is this option going to take me towards that ultimate goal that I at the end of the day, that's what I want and that's what I need to provide to me that success or that accomplishment that I'm looking for? So it's kind of an interesting mixture of a leisure time during this mid-month, socializing, going out, having, you know, a multitude of sensations, a multitude of experiences in front of you. And because this is in the opportunity, I don't feel that's the usual, you know, be careful, don't believe everything you see. Of course that's also a part of this energy, but I also feel that this is about you. having your options open, and you know, being okay with the fact that right now your options are open. You may not have a clear, concise notion of possibly what you want to do, or which one of these cups will be yours, or the one you should pursue. But you're still going to have fun while you're doing that, which is exactly your challenge. I feel that, again, your challenge with having some light of your consciousness, objective mind being, you know, some clarity being put into the matters you want to conquer and you want to establish in your life. This is a time of movement, though, so it's not a real time of, again, it's a time of experimentation. It's not a real time of where you're supposed to be, or where the Scorpios that I'm reading here, you're supposed to be in this tight energy of, you know, security and establishment of your foundation. I feel that it's time to expand, to try new things, because this is helping some of you return, you know, to the light and return to a sense of opportunity and possibility beyond your limitations, or beyond, you know, the dark spectrum that possibly you experimented before. It's like there's a clearing, an opportunity to be cleared from a process, a previous process of, you know, possibly more limitation or more pain. And now it's like, just go out, have fun. It's not necessarily, don't worry, of course we need to go with balance and caution, which is your advice, but free you, this divine goddess, this divine God that exists within you, to find what you're looking for. I feel that some of you, it's like you're hungry during this mid-month. You want more and more and more and more and more. And you know, again, honestly, I don't feel that hunger is necessarily negative. It depends on how you will be trying to fulfill yourself, or those voids or those empty places. But what I feel is that starvation and that hunger is much more a sense of, I had no clue that I was so hungry for life, that I was so hungry for experiences, that I needed this so much, you know, that I needed to be bold, that I needed to try, that I needed to be adventurous this way, or to see what's out there, to see, you know, the light, to taste the light, to experiment what's like to be in that other side, where things are fun and easy, and sometimes not shallow but innocent, you know, being in this energy of breath, easy breath in the moment. And all of this is kind of providing you, it's like, for some of you, it's like this big awakening to your radiance, you know, to your vibration of joy, towards things that possibly you stopped doing before, when you were pressured or when you were subjugated by other circumstances. And now there's like an opportunity to be free. You know, of course, that many of you're still dealing with pain or with challenges, yes. But what I feel is that this mid-month offers an opportunity to go out, to be in this joyful energy, to experiment, to try, to thrive, you know, in the pursuit of happiness. And this is how this hunger, in my opinion, it's positive. Not because you're money hungry, or you're hungry for power and control and domination, and you think that those things will give you, you know, the success or the light of success that you're looking for. No, it's hungry for life. Is this passion into things, pouring passion into things, putting your authentic self into things. Of course, that some of you may be hungry for things that are, you know, not the best in terms of the type of means that you're looking to provide that, you know, satisfaction. Some of you may still be looking for gratification. Some of you may be, during this mid-month, you know, committing some excesses in all senses, especially things that, you know, bring that emotional that emotional craving of something, like being involved in situations that maybe are not the most reliable or the most trustworthy, but still feeling tempted to do it because it will give you something different or a new experience, or experience that it's something that attracts, something about it that attracts you, that attracts your desires to do things that are different, to go out of your shell, to go out of your comfort and strict views upon things. Just make sure that you're feeling, this desire to have more, beginning with the fact that you want more of yourself, and so you go after life embodying the need of yourself, not necessarily the need of of the lower vibrations that sometimes we can fall into when we are so when we have desires being awakened. And I feel that there's 50-50 kind of Scorpios here, ones that are actually doing this to, yes, acknowledge that they are much more hungry for life than what they would give themselves credit for, and others are still looking to fulfill their empty places, not with the most soulful stuff. What I feel is that some Scorpios are as well looking for soul stuff, like things that are meaningful, things that put them in this energy of confidence and enjoyment to the fullest of what the present moment, which is all we have, can bring. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you who have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, donating to my channel. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.